Hi there, I'm Eggfur, and today I want to show you something that's both really cool but also really simple. And it's going to be an auto portal or a switchable portal, and it's going to be the smallest one that you can make in Minecraft because we've got powder snow now that can be dispensed from a dispenser, and that gives us some new possibilities. So I'm going to show you this circuit. I'm also going to show you some other clever little tricks you can do with portals, which might be useful for some of you in either your build, if you want to do it for aesthetic reasons, or possibly in a farm as well. So keep watching to the end and we'll have a look at that.
Okay, so let's dive straight in. On Bedrock.
Okay, so I built myself a portal frame, and it's bigger than the minimum size, but you can be any size you like, it doesn't matter. And I've got a pumpkin, and the reason I got pumpkin is that this circuit is directional. You have to build it on the west or the south side of your portal, and I'm using the pumpkin to figure out which way that is, because the pumpkin stem will always point northwest. That's over there. That means that this is north and this is west. So the west side of my portal is over here. Okay, and I'm going to put a block just there. I'm going to come around the back, place a sticky piston with an observer facing up, so powering downwards on that sticky piston. And I told you it's going to be a really simple build. It is. I need a dispenser here, a dispenser there, and a lever just there to control the piston. And we're done. Well, we're not quite done. In here, I need to put some flint and steel. Remember, this will get used up over time, so you'll have to replace these. In this, I'm going to put a powder snow bucket, and that won't need replacing. And now I can just flick my lever. First time it creates powder snow. Second time it makes my portal. And now every time I switch it, it'll turn off and turn on. And of course, you can, you could choose to hide this stuff a little bit more behind whatever you wanted. And we can instead put our redstone dust just here. And you're never going to completely hide it because we're still going to be able to see this portal frame. You could, if you wanted, I guess, do this, but you're always going to see the bottom, or you're going to have a step down or whatever. Now here I can just put my lever there. That will power that redstone dust, which will power the piston, and this still works just the same. Hello, Piggy. Do you want to use my portal? No? Okay. So this circuit has always been possible in some ways, because even before we had powder snow, we had lava or water buckets, which you could use to dispense and break a portal. So this circuit, like this, kind of works. But the problem with it is that lava and water both flow. And so when it flows, it spreads out like this. Even though you can take this bit back, there's still lava blocking the portal where it's flowed, and therefore it won't relight. Okay, and sort of broken my redstone. So yeah, it's all a bit annoying. You can get around that by leaving a hole here, because then lava and water will try to flow towards the hole, and this actually works. So the lava won't spread out anywhere else apart from this one block, and that will get sucked back. So that circuit does work, but it's just a little bit annoying. A, you've got a hole in the ground here in front of your portal, and B, you've got lava or water flowing about. So powder snow is a much better way of doing it, and this is why I think it's a good time now to see this circuit. Like so. Okay. So I said that you had to build this on the south or the west side of your portal. I want to show you now what happens if you build it on the other side, and this is pretty cool. All right. Okay, so this was the west side of our portal. So this is the east side, which is the side where we can't really build our auto portal. But let's see what happens if we do build it here. So I'm going to put my dispensers here and here. Put some powder snow in one, put a flint and steel in the other, stick a lever up there, and look at that. So this is, it's obviously a bug, right? So don't rely on this in your world. But this is reload proof. It creates this kind of strip of portal. And what's really interesting about it is that that strip does not require the portal frame. Now, if you update a block next to it, so if I delete this block or this block, then it will get destroyed. But if I avoid updating any blocks next to it, I can't, putting another block underneath or on top would also break it. But blocks kind of close by otherwise are okay. Okay, and this will come back when you reload your world. You can think about, I could build quite a cool little build around this. I could make several of these stripes if I wanted. And I think that's quite, it's quite interesting. So from an aesthetics point of view, that's quite cool. But also from a practical kind of farming kind of view, it is possible, if I grab a spawn egg for the time being, it's possible if you've got a farm which spawns creatures and drops them down and you want them to go in the Nether, this is quite a good way of getting mobs into the Nether via a drop. And that's normally quite hard to do because you've got the portal frame in the way. So there's two more things I want to tell you about this portal stripe. So one is that we don't need that kind of auto portal circuit to make it work. You can do it manually. So I can just light my portal. I've got a dispenser here with powdered snow in it, and I can just dispense that. Okay, so that works absolutely fine. The other thing is that whilst this is a perfectly good way of getting into the Nether, like so, however, if I try to go back out this portal, then my portal strip is not a valid target. And what you'll see will happen is that we actually get a new portal being built somewhere nearby. I don't know where exactly nearby. We've got a new portal. So I've got to go and find my original one now. But yeah, just wanted to point that out. The portal strip is not a valid target for coming back from the Nether. Okay. So yeah, so I thought that was interesting. It's obviously not part of the auto portal, but it is quite a cool thing that you may come across if you build your portal the wrong way around. Okay. And like I said, if you update this, it will just disappear. Okay, that was fun. I hope you liked it. And if you did like it, don't be shy. Go and press that like button now. Because next time, I'm going to show you something kind of similar, but also kind of different. And that is this thing here. So this is another auto portal. But it's a little bit fancier than the last one. Because it's completely seamless and completely hidden. Also a little bit bigger. So if you do want to see that, then I'll show you how to build it in my next video. Press that subscribe button, it'll appear in your notifications, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.